It was a pretty solid weekend, man. You gonna jump right into it, man. What we want to talk about this weekend
Man,
is,
I think we split the baby because you was down in Florida relays. I was at Texas relays scoping it out. So what happened over at which one you want to go first? Florida, Texas. How you want to?
man, listen, I want to say Mouse and his Gainesville All-Stars, they did their thing.
Oh
They
man,
they definitely did their thing, man. 37-6 for the Gainesville All-Stars. Shout outs to Grant Holloway, PJ Austin, Area Knighton, and Joseph Bullet Fonvalet in their 36-7 in the game for the All Stars.
shout
I
out
saw,
to them boys, man. A round of applause to them because first of all, 37-6 at this time of the year is a tall order. 37-6 period at a championship is a tall order for some countries. Period.
no,
So to have a hurdler, a 200-meter specialist, another 200-meter specialist, and a
100.
rookie 100-meter runner come in here and drop that time together. Man, that is ridiculous.
They ran like they had a point to prove though, because they was running against USA. I think it was red or blue. That team was Christian Coleman, Kendall Williams, Noah Lyles, and what's the
Bra-
third leg?
uh, Brandon Carnes.
Brandon Carnes,
Yeah.
who shot up that first day. So they had a formidable competitor. Um, Unfortunately, no of them couldn't get the baton through the last zone. Because I would have loved to see him and Fonvalet battle. No, who knows what that time was going to look like, but it was going to be something crazy because they almost got the baton simultaneously. But it looked like they had like a few issues with Noah getting the baton from Kendall Williams. But I would have loved to see that. But I talked to Grant before the race, and I was like, "Man, Grant, man, we gonna get you in that 100." Because I don't know if you remember, man, a few shows back, I was like, "The boy wonder could do everything, but I'd like to see him in the straight 300." He's like, "Man, you gonna get you 100 right now." That's what he told me before he ran. Before
He
he
said,
ran,
"You better watch. You gonna
he's
get your
like,
100
he's
right
like, "You
now."
gonna get your 100 right now, man." But he is making his case for him to run first. Like he ran a very solid first leg, very solid. I I would not be surprised if he ended up on a 4x1 world championship Olympic relay. I wouldn't be
Well,
surprised.
first of all, hats off to Grant because he does do an amazing job. He's truly an athlete, but you know who that number one spot really belongs to. You know who that number one spot really belongs to, unless that person, meaning Christian Coleman, doesn't want that first leg no more. That's always going to be his spot, bro. You know what I
Right?
mean? That's a hard person to move out the way.
Yeah. He ran your leg this time, man. He ran that backstretch, man, and he did a pretty solid
No, he
job,
ran the
man.
back stretch. I run
Yeah,
the
yeah.
gat. I run the gat stretch.
Ah,
When I run, that's
I,
mine. That's my stretch.
I hear you. But the biggest surprise, man. It wasn't a surprise because I said it 2 years ago, and I'll say it again. I said it off camera 2 years ago, man. Area Knighton, the young bull, man, did an amazing job on third leg, in which I think he should be a third leg on this 4x1. He is making his case. He is making his way to be the guy, man. Man, I tell you, this boy ate that curve. I think the video is up on Twitter, man. Y'all go ahead and check it out. This young man ate that curve alive. So, man, shout outs to Area Knight, man, the young bull, man. That boy out there doing his thing.
Look at man. I mean, you said a couple years back already that we need to go ahead, Team USA, put him on third leg. That should be his spot,
That should
and
be
he
his
can hold
spot.
it down. So if he already up there showing what he got, you know what I'm saying, just at Florida relays, I can only imagine. I would love to see him run that kind of race at a World Championships or Olympics. Definitely.
Yeah, man. And he a medalist. So, like, when I saw him out there, man, he was a lot more comfortable. He's not a rookie anymore. He seemed like he's getting in his groove and everything. Man, the kid looks amazing, man. He looks amazing. He just looks so poised and everything. So I think who's the relay kid? Mike Marsh? Mike Marsh,
Mike
man. Look,
Marsh,
look,
yeah.
look, look out for that kid, man. Hey, that kid is making his case, man. He wants to be on that USA Team USA, that relay, man. Area night, man.
I want to tell you, man, also, when you deal with relays, this is a perfect example of you don't have to put the fastest guys you have on a relay to make magic happen.
No.
This shows you right here that this is synergy. They train together. They're athletes who understand each other's temperaments. They understand each other's energies. They have a brotherly bond. You understand? So when they step out there on the track and they out there handing blind passes to each other at top end speed, they rely on each other. They understand that, okay, I got to get this stick to him because he's going to do his business. So I got to make sure I have my business too. That's a different environment than we usually have in a Olympic relay or a world championship relay. It usually comprises of athletes who are pretty much head to head competitors against each other. Now we have to come together and friendly cooperate to get the stick around so we all can win this gold together, you know? So let this be a lesson learned to a lot of people, especially other countries and smaller colleges and high schools. It's about synergy sometimes. It's not about having the fastest four guys. It's about making sure those guys who you're working with can get to stick around smoothly, almost effortlessly, and you get across that line, you know, to get that victory. So shouts out to them, man. Like I said, you got a hurdler, you got two 200-meter specialists, and you got a rookie 100-meter guy that went out there and dropped a 37.6, man, in March. Little known fact. Now, if they would have dropped a 37.4, they probably would have been pushed by Noah and them to run 37.4, which from 2012 beyond, like, well, backwards, you looking at no one ran 37.40 anything for almost 20 years. So now we come into an era where 37.40 is about to be the norm really soon.
Which is crazy. Just to give our viewers a perspective, 37.6 would probably win a medal at the World Championships last year. 37.6 is in the top 10 all-time times. Just to give people perspective on how fast that is by a group of guys. You know what I mean? So that's really solid time. As soon as they came across the line, you just heard, "Woo!" It was crazy, man. Favre looked like a freight train, man. Listen, he got that baton, and once he gets a running start, bruh, it's like a locomotive. Once
Look,
he gets that running start, he is gone.
He's the biggest light stepper I've ever seen in my life, boy. When he get going, boy, he's gonna be tip, 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 tip. He be tipping on you, boy.
You ain't lemon pepper steppers, boy. That boy had the lemon pepper steppers on, and that boy was gone. But it was very exciting to watch in person.